On the phone, I've got Kelly Gregg. He spent 3 seasons as Ray Rice's teammate on the Baltimore Ravens. So, Kelly, my question is, do you think the NFL made an honest mistake, or was there intentional deceit going on here?
You know, again, I don't know if it was intentional or whatever, but if they had the tape, someone needs to be punished. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I played with Ray for 3 years, spent 11 years in the Baltimore Ravens organization, and out of all my teammates, he'd be near the end of the list that made this mistake, but he needs to be punished. And what they gave him, 2 games, I mean, I think he should have been gone from the whole season just from the first tape. But anybody at the league office that saw this second tape, they need to, you know, heads need to roll.
Kelly, let me ask you something. You're somebody that really cared about this guy one time, just very, very much like the NFL administration, who said they didn't want to believe it. Did it take you a while to come to terms with this, or did you immediately look at the first tape and go, "Oh, this is terrible. I can't support my friend anymore"?
Yeah, it was terrible from the first video. That was released, and I couldn't believe. I mean, I could probably name, you know, a lot of other teammates that I thought would have done this before Ray. I was in shock, and I didn't like everybody else. I didn't need to see the second video. I thought for sure that he'd be gone the whole season. But again, I mean, I couldn't believe they just entered a pre-trial diversion program too. You know, I think he should have been punished severely from the court of law.
Deneen, you wanted to say something here or ask a question?
Well, I have a question. I want to know if you think that the new stipulations and the punishments that are being put out by the NFL are going to serve as a way to lower the incidences of domestic violence in the league, or lower the reporting of the incidents of domestic violence in the league.
I hope it lowers the incidence, because I mean, again, I think 6 games that they came out with, it should be a year if it's violence against a woman. I mean, if you fail a couple of drug tests, you get suspended a year. I think it needs, any violence against women needs to be a year. And again, I just hope that they both can, you know, you make a mistake, obviously I hope it for them, they whatever
Sam, then Wendy.
Counseling they need, I hope the Ravens stick for it and give them some counseling.
Kelly, what would you say to the fans or the people out there that believe that Ray Rice or players that may be guilty in the same degree should be banned from the NFL?
You know, I agree with that. I mean, again, but I hope, you know, I feel if you're, you know, you're obviously taking him out of the NFL, you're also taking money from his daughter and his wife, who's the victim at this thing. I would like to see them maybe, I mean, his salary was like $6 million, maybe put it in a trust fund for his daughter or his wife. If they're married for 4 more months or 40 years, you know, I don't like hurting her financially either.
Wendy.
Kelly, that's an excellent point. I think one of the reasons why so many victims of domestic violence are forced to stay is because of the financial ties that they're in. And if we could change the system so that they actually pay restitution to the victims, then you'll see far more women coming forward. But Kelly, one more thing quickly. I'm going to start to change the culture of domestic violence. I'm going to start one man at a time with you. You use the term "made a mistake" twice, when really, I think we all need to learn to say "committed a crime." It's not made a mistake. It's a crime.
And I
agree totally.
And Kelly, I was a little uncomfortable with the idea that there are guys in the NFL who people are concerned could perpetrate something like this. And I think we all know what you're talking about, and maybe they need some proactive intervention. I know I worked for the NBA long ago, and they do a great job of trying to intervene on this stuff, and maybe the NFL can take a page from that. I don't know. It's you know,
reform.
It's just first of all, Kelly, thank you for being here. Thank you for being honest.
You're a brave man.
Thank you.
And you know, helping us try to get our head around this. We do appreciate it.
I hope as a nation we can stamp out domestic violence.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.